Namaste everyone. Today I thought I will, it's Bangalore is little weather is rainy, so I thought I will quickly do this live of aradhana and message, and be done with this the morning ritual so that I can quickly get into the homa stuff. So today the morning message is two things. One, um, yesterday Varahi Mata I was initiated into Kali Mas sadhana yesterday. So she gave me some 7 aksharas, bija akshara mantra, and told me to chant. And I think this problem is there. Am I audible? I have to ask a question, I think. Am I audible? Audible? Am I audible? Okay, now am I audible? I got it. I think I have to keep this in the back. Okay, good. So the morning message for today is that I have this confusion. So the morning message from Devi Ma today is that um, there are yes, if we don't protect ourselves, and if there are interferences in our uh, auras or bodies, there might be a sense of disturbance in their psyche, in their behaviors. So, firstly, do protect yourself. That's the number one message for yourself. The second message yesterday, when there was a situation when I was doing calls, right? So there was a message from a couple saying, no matter what we do, our business is lost. And we have done every homa, every prayoga, every other alternative available in the universe. For there are two souls, earthborn souls that are there, who is existing in our restaurant. So when I sense the energy, I could also see there is some negative energy there. Mm, and when I asked her spouse, she said, "Yeah, ma, we did everything, but even we put the vibhuti on there after doing a Pratyangara Havana, and not just here, we went to Kamakya and everywhere, but still there's no resolution because the more I try to let them go, the more they're stopping. And that day in my restaurant, nobody else is coming. They want only them to be present. So then I was taken back because I didn't know how to handle this. Then I asked Ma, what should I do in this situation? Then what she told us, every earthbound soul is not earthbound because of their free will. There are certain times they are here because perhaps they have committed suicide and they still have wants here. Second, they do have grudges. Third, they want to go but they don't have enough energy. But here is what mass love comes up front. Okay, so what she told me is, instead of you asking them to, you know put the havana for let them go, why don't you ask the couple to pray for the release of that earthbound soul by giving them everyday food and water and praying for their sadgati. See, this is where I connected back to Durga Saptasati, and there is a quote. Why do Ma has to see in a blink of the eye when she said to Dhumralochana's Sainya, who said, you have to marry Nishumbu Nishumba, that person got into ashes. So if she can do just that whom and then she can just kill all the army, why should she take this much pain to do the war? So that is where the distinction comes in, because Ma, in that 5-10 minutes or a year or 2 years spending time fighting with that uh, asuras asura, she is giving a chance to that person to change, to purify, to help them get to higher elevated conscious states, so that they no more stay in the Rakshasa Gana but get into the either human or other sattvic ganas. So that is her kindness. And when she told the same answer yesterday, that why don't you ask them to pray for Sadgati, I was firstly taken back, because usually when we have these kind of earthbound souls who are really uh, causing a havoc in their lives, they say that they were like doing turnover of 70-80 lakhs, but today because that from the time they constructed the restaurant in that site where they are there, they are not able to even do business for 70 rupees. Sometimes even 500 rupees don't come into that restaurant, and it's like on the main road. So what she told is, why don't we, so whenever, what are the problems that we are facing, one is being harsh, being tit for tat, and doing all the aggressive way to wean that problem or let go of the problem, either by oppression or dominance or silent treatment. And now the answer that she has given is, be kind. Be kind to your folks, be kind to your people, and inside of that, there is a change that can come even to earthbound souls. So, if she is saying by doing a series of, today I am asking them to do the Runa Vimochana, and by doing Runa Vimochana for their earthboundness, whatever is the reason they got struck, by offering them food, let that souls get energy, and by honestly, by praying for their elevation to free themselves from these clutches of being bound for whatso reason, if they can get liberation, what are we as humans? We are humans, and by love, we can transform every single thing. That is the morning message that she asked. I mean, I felt like that is the kindness of mother, that she is asking even for the earthbound souls to, pray for their liberation by being kind, not by asking them to wean off or get away from my place and stay anywhere else. So she is addressing the root of the problem. Similarly, whatever are the pains that we have, though they are coming from a space of, sometimes it can be betrayal, sometimes it can be of no fault of ours, we might be at the receiving end, but understand there is all related with our karmic patterns. And when we can in return pray to them, um, to release the karma that is existing between us and them, the whole situation transforms, not just for you but for the other person also. And that is how you can elevate your together connected souls and release once for all from the clutches that are you both are holding. Because if you are angry, you are unnecessarily creating a sanchita karma, which again adds, to our prarabdha karma, and again that karma cycle repeats. So instead of doing more negative, while wanting to learn this lesson, we are adding more negative into our kitty. But what we have to do is adding more positive. So inside of that, what is the better thing we can do is praying such that both of us get liberated for this karma, and in that process get away from the prarabdha karma once for all. All right, that's the morning message. The second is, let's recite our Durga Mata's aradhana about Kavacham, because again it's a very important process for us to learn to get, get away from the painful these kind of situations. So let me keep it here so that is the mass love. Okay, so that is the reason I keep telling, once we understand her tattva, It's so easy and so pure, unconditional loving. But what we hear is she got angry, she got, she's not, maybe I did some wrong, because of that she got angry, she's doing like this. She never gets angry on us. She only feels disappointed that we are not taking her hand, how much outstretched her hand is. We are not holding her back. She's keep on giving, 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 and so many times she's asking us to hold her hand, but we are not allowing to hold. That is where she's feeling disappointed, but not angry on us for not doing prayers or not following her guidance. That's the love she has for us. Just confirming once again back. And some of you might feel, if there are some people who are reacting very badly the moment they see you, because you are into the heavy sadhana, there's a high chance that if they are um, going through some kind of interaction with negative energies, they might get triggered. So all you can do is ask them to protect themselves or pray for them that their energetic boundaries are intact. So let's recite Devi Kavacham and then Ashtotram. Markandeya Uvacha Om Asya Sri कवचस्य ब्रह्म ऋषिः अनुष्टुप् छन्दः चामुण्डादिता अङ्गन्यासोक्तमातरो बीजं दिग्बन्धदेवतास्तत्त्वं श्रीजगदम्बा प्रीत्यर्थे सप्तसटी पाठाङ्गत्वेन जपे विनियोगः ॐ नमश्चण्डिकायै मार्कण्डेय उवाच ॐ यद्गुह्यं परमं लोके सर्वरक्षाकरणुणां यन्न कस्यचिदाख्यातं तन्मे ब्रूहि पितामह अस्ति गुह्यतमं विप्र सर्वभूतोप तृतीयं चन्द्रघण्टेति कूष्माण्डेति चतुर्दकं पञ्चमं छन्दमातेति षष्ठं कात्यायनीति च सप्तमं कालरात्रीति महागौरीति चाष्टमं नवमं सिद्धिदात्री च नवदुर्गा प्रकीर्ततः उक्तान्येतानि नामानि ब्रह्मणैव महात्मना अग्निना दह्यमानस्तु स्त्रुमध्ये गतोरणे विषमे दुर्गमे चैव भयार्था शरणं गताः न तेषां जायते किञ्चित् अशुभं रणसङ्कटे नापद ओके ओके देवेशी रक्षसेतान्न संशयः प्रेतसंस्थास्तु वामुण्डा वाराही महिषासना ऐन्द्रीगजसमारूढा वैष्णवासना माहेश्वरी वृषारूढा कौमारी सिकाहना लक्ष्मी पद्मासना देवी पद्महस्ता हरिप्रिया श्वेतरूपधरा देवी ईश्वरी वृषवाहना ब्राह्मी हंससमारूढा स्वर्णाभरणभूषिता इत्येता मातरः सर्वाः सर्वयोगसमन्विताः नानाभरणा सौभाग्या नानारत्नोपशोभिता दृश्यन्ते रथमारूढा देव्याः क्रोधसमाकुलाः शङ्खं चक्रं गदां शक्तिः हलं च मुसलायुधं केटकं च तोमरं चैव हलं च मुसलायुधं केटकं च तोमरं चैव परुसम्पासमेव च कुन्थायुधं त्रिशूलं च सरङ्घमायुधमुत्तमं दैत्यानां